You have now entered the zone of the Straight Hatin' TM podcast. This is episode 29. Welcome back to Straight Hatin'. This episode is brought to you by Straight Hatin' TM Fashions and More, an online store selling a new brand of merchandise called Straight Hatin'. Go check us out at straighthatin'fashionsandmore.com. That's straighthatin'fashionsandmore.com. I'm your host, AC, and with me is my co-host, Tasha Mack.
Holla back.
How you doing today?
I am doing lovely. You see
Okay.
me with my gear?
All right. You ready?
Yes, let's do this.
All right, let's do this. Let's start with some football. Here's a recap of week 12.
We 1-2.
The mighty Baltimore Ravens, and I called this one. We beat the Chargers 20-10.
It has started off good.
Now we're 9-3. Baltimore Ravens, baby! Go! Now we're 9-3, leading the AFC North and the entire AFC.
Congratulations.
The entire AFC. We're number one, baby. Now, the Packers beat the Lions 29-22. I didn't call that one. The Cowgirls beat the DC Commodores 45-10. I definitely didn't call that one.
Wait, what? Rewind. Rewind.
The Cowgirls beat the DC Commodores.
You mean the Cowboys beat the Commodores?
Okay.
I mean, wait, what's their name?
The
Commanders.
The DC Commodores
The DC
45-10.
beat the W Commanders.
All right, that was an embarrassing game. I was embarrassed for you guys.
Stand that ass up, yeah.
45-10, man. I don't know how y'all come back from that.
It started off good though. It was like some good, you know.
Well, after they walked on the field, that's what started up good.
No, the first quarter, like they just scored. You know what I'm saying? We was scoring. We thought that, you know, but after halftime, they was tired. I'm so sorry.
They must have too much Thanksgiving dinner because that was a boring ass game.
Who had too much Thanksgiving dinner? Because I know the DC ate. That's in Dallas. That's in Texas. Like, that's Southern. So I know they ate. So, like.
They ate too much Southern cooking then because it was terrible. So.
No, they trained with the Baltimore Ravens.
Nope.
That's why they got the.
We tried to train them.
No, they trained with the Baltimore
Ravens. But they wanted
Ravens,
to fight.
That's why they got their butt tore up. Let's be real.
We tried to train them.
They didn't train them right.
But they got hard-headed and wanted to fight. So they are what they are. They're untrainable. They're untrainable. So.
It's always they want to fight, yeah. Use that excuse.
The next one I called. The 49ers, they beat the Seahawks 31-13. The next one I called as well.
49ers should have lost. Whatever Seahawks.
The Dolphins beat
keep that same energy next week. I'm sorry, but keep that same energy next week. Thank you.
The Dolphins beat the Jets 34-13.
Yeah.
Next one I called as well. The Colts beat the Buccaneers 27-20.
That was an iffy game for me, so I was like, this is right here. So I was like, okay, he called it. Good job.
The next one I called again. The New York Giants beat the Patriots 10-7.
I was like this again. But
hey,
he called it. So
I'm on a roll. I'm on a roll.
And you would have been on a major roll if you'd called our win, but
I didn't call I didn't call the next one. The Squealers cheated the Bengals and won 16-10. They had to cheat.
He said if they won, they cheat.
I called the next one. The Titans beat the Carolina Pussycats 17-10.
See, if you would have called it the Panthers, they might have done something, but rude.
Then that's the case. They never
only want to call them when they play against the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, I know.
The next one I called.
The hatred is real.
The Jaguars beat the Texans 24-21.
Yeah. Okay.
The next one I didn't call. The Falcons. Man, they came out of nowhere. Falcons beat the New Orleans Saints 24-15.
Came out of nowhere against the Saints. Are you serious?
I mean, Falcons. Talking
They
about
both
Falcons.
was both of them like this, like so.
The next one I called. The Rams beat the Cardinals 37-14. Gave my ass whooping.
Now you call that like Rams on the Aries, blitzy. Yeah, okay.
The next one was a surprise. I didn't call this one either. The Broncos beat the Browns 29-12.
Ooh.
The Broncos,
The Broncos beating them hard butt teams, but they don't play as many of them, so they not really beating the teams that they should beat, but the teams that you think they have a struggle with, they beat.
They should have
like,
struggled.
They was the one that beat the Eagles, and now they beat the Browns. So like,
yeah, they
watch out for them Broncos. I mean, like we ain't watching out for them. You know,
they play when they want to play, right?
Yeah. Like y'all want to win today? Yeah. All right, let's do it.
The next one
That's how they broke.
The next one I didn't call. The She-Goats beat the Bills 37-34.
Now that was a good game. I didn't get to watch it all. I watched minimum of it. But at the same time, I know they went into overtime.
So they won that in overtime.
Bills, y'all could have did it, but yeah.
Y'all was close.
She just won that in overtime.
Y'all was close.
Yeah, I was like, take them down. Come on, Bills, but
their time is coming.
Philadelphia was like, Jalen Hurts was like, not today.
Their time is coming.
Bills like, dang, y'all
the next one I called.
Y'all gotta win that game.
The Chefs beat the Raiders.
Just like we could have won that game, so like whatever.
31-17.
Who?
The Chefs beat the Raiders 31-17. Next one I called as well. The Bears beat the Vikings 12-10.
Okay. Still beating up on my daddy team, but it's okay. It's all good. Another team will prevail one of these days. Go Vikings, but don't beat them Cowboys, but y'all go.
This week I got 10 out of 16 right. So my average went up. I only was wrong with 6, so that's damn good.
Yeah, he went up 1, because last week was 9 out of 14, so that was 5 wrong. And this week, oh wait, you went back.
You're right.
Well, you got 16 right, because it was 16 games, it was 14 games, so it was 2 games added on, so the percentage should go up. Yeah, okay, he got extra 1% added on this week.
I'm glad we can count.
You go.
Here's my week 13 predictions.
I can count, but yeah, continue.
The mighty Baltimore Ravens will have a bye week, so the rest of the games really is going to be blah. So if y'all going to watch it, have fun, enjoy yourself, try to stay awake, but it's not going to be exciting as much. But we will be back on week 14, refreshed and ready to go. You know why? It's Ravens Nation, baby! Yeah, I'm gonna get a sound machine, so
me too.
When I do the joint
when
right there, Ravens Nation on the way, baby. You know what I'm saying?
My buddy gonna say,
oh man.
Oh, that's gonna be hard. Yeah, sound machine coming to our space near you.
On Thursday, November 30th, there's only one game.
Okay.
The Seahawks will beat up on those Cowgirls.
When?
27-24.
What day?
On Thursday. That's tomorrow.
And that's
tomorrow.
20.
The 30th.
97.
27-24.
Beat up on us 2097. That year. That's the year you talk about. I'm glad you can see into the future. You should know. Again, not to bet against the Cowboys.
They're going down.
Because if you bet against the Cowboys, you lose a percentage like you do every week. We are 8-3, about to be 8-4, and 9-3. And guess what?
Hold up, Yahoo?
We're 8-3. Do your math. Watch your signs.
Oh, y'all 8-3 for real?
Yes, and y'all got a bye week. So guess what? After we win this game right here, guess who's gonna be tired, shawty? Guess who's gonna be tired, shawty? Guess who's gonna be 9-3? Just like the mighty Baltimore Ravens. So, it's mighty Baltimore Ravens 9-3. We 9-3. What that make us? The mighty Cowboys. DC4L for life. Y'all already know. Yes, and
okay. Back on Sunday.
And all that will help while we're doing the podcast. It's good for you.
Back on Sunday, December 3rd. The Colts would beat the Titans 27-21.
Alright.
The Jets would beat the Falcons 24-16. The Lions would beat the New Orleans Saints 28-17.
Okay.
The Texans would beat the Broncos 32-27.
Ooh.
The Chargers would beat the Patriots 32-3.
Okay.
The Cardinals would beat the cheating ass Squealers 28-26.
I'm about for that.
There you go.
If they could be a great and fabulous team like us, they can take down the Squealers. So yeah, I'm with you.
The Dolphins would beat the sorry ass DC Commodores 49-12. I gotta say sorry now, cause you guys are sorry now, man. Cause
I do think that would be a good game though.
The Dolphins and good game.
Yeah, cause if they play like they played, not played us, cause you know.
49-12. That's what I'm
they
giving.
They play
them.
like they play a couple of teams, cause they don't have.
And I was generous when I said 12. I was generous with that one. So.
I tried for my division's sake.
Straight hating all day, baby. The Buccaneers will destroy the Carolina Pussycats.
Oh, this would be a good game. Battle of the bottom.
42-3.
B-O-B.
42-3.
Battle of the bottom.
Battle at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
The Buccaneers and the Carolina Pussycats. You're right on that one. Now the 49ers will beat the She-Eagles 32-27.
Dang, y'all know I be want to go for them 49ers. But I don't be want to go for them She-Eagles neither, so guess what, y'all?
49ers.
Oh my goodness. I'm not going for them, but I will say I would like for the 49ers. It's choking me. I would like for the 49ers.
Y'all heard it right here first. You're straight hating. Tasha Mack is going for the 49ers. Tasha Mack is going for the 49ers.
There it is. I said it.
All right, moving on.
Y'all heard it here first.
The Rams would beat the Browns 25-14. The Chiefs would beat the Packers 32-17.
I don't know about that one.
You don't think so?
I don't know. The Packers been playing pretty well, and the Chiefs have not. They've just been getting over to their win. So I kind of think, the Packers might
surprise us on that one.
Might give y'all the edge to be the number one in the AFC.
We are number one in the AFC.
No, give y'all the edge to be the number one in the AFC.
We are number one in the AFC.
No, give y'all the edge to be the number one in the AFC.
Okay, moving on. On Monday, December 4th, it's going to be one game. The Jaguars would beat the Bengals 24-21.
Ooh, that could be a good game because, which one is the kind of like the Super Bowl champs? The Bengals or the Browns? Was it the Browns or was it the Bengals?
Well, they both in my division. I need them both beat. So.
Okay, well, that's not the question. The question is which one was the Super Bowl champ a couple years ago?
Ravens Nation. I could answer that for you.
I think
ain't gonna lie.
they both got the same color, so it kind of throwing me off for my memory, throwing my memory off because that orange and brown. Was it the Bengals or was it the Brown? Tim?
All right. That's a wrap on football.
I'm going to do sign language.
Again, the Baltimore Ravens will have a bye week, so if y'all choose to watch football this week, go ahead and do it. Try to have some fun. Stay awake, you know what I'm saying? But just know that week 14, we'll be back, okay?
We're going to not choose to watch football, not watch football because the Baltimore Ravens is
just know we're still 9-3.
Everybody going to be watching this week.
And as always,
I'm happy that the Baltimore Ravens is not playing.
It's Ravens Nation, baby. Caw-caw! Ready for some politics?
Yeah.
That's when you hit it. That's when I'm gonna start playing. Dum 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 dum.
Yeah. It used to say.
According to the truth, excuse me.
The truth is.
According to the Truth Out, it's a
What's
platform
the Truth Out?
called the Truth Out. So, according to the Truth Out,
Nice.
at truthout.org, as of November 22nd, 2023, Colorado Supreme Court agreed to hear the 14th Amendment case to disqualify Trump. Last week, a district court judge ruled that Trump was an insurrectionist, but he could still run for president. So,
Run, Trump, run.
So it was appealed, and the Colorado State Supreme Court agreed to hear the appeal to consider Trump's eligibility to run for president again under a constitutional provision that forbids former lawmakers and government officials who engage in insurrection from seeking public office of any kind. On December 6th is the day both sides would have to appear in court to present arguments defending their positions. If Trump loses this case, his name would not be on the primary or general ballots for the 2024 presidential race in Colorado. This outcome will inspire other states to take similar action. What do you think about that?
It's crazy.
Well, basically, one court says he's an insurrectionist, but he can still run.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
And that's not what the Constitution says.
Right.
So they do an appeal because they wasn't bold enough to say the whole thing. They said, well, he's an insurrectionist, but we're not going to put a gun on it and say he can't run. So we'll let somebody else do it.
Come on, honey, give him a chance.
But he is a criminal. So let somebody else do the rest. So now the appeal, now the other court, Supreme Court, got to say, well, he was found to be an insurrectionist. So what case do you have to say he can't run? The damn Constitution say he can't run. So that's what they're gonna appeal on.
But he was found guilty of being
He's an insurrectionist. They found guilty on that.
So we just gonna let that word and that action just
go right out the window.
Okay, he's an insurrectionist.
Okay, he's an insurrectionist.
He's an insurrectionist.
Let's go ahead and let him run.
But he's Trump. He's a former president, and he has done so much greatness for the country. Just like all these a lot of other criminals that have done great, but at the same time they have done wrong, and they have been found guilty, and they have been sent to jail, and they have been sent to prison.
And you can't even vote.
Prison,
right? And
sentenced, and they'll do their time.
Right. So he's insurrectionist.
Because he's a former president.
He's guilty.
Gonna let that slide.
He's a criminal. However,
we're
not gonna say you can't vote. Can't run.
Can't run.
Even though the Constitution says.
We're not gonna say his name can't be on the ballot because he's a former president who has done a lot for the country. That a lot of people think that he.
And in that Constitution says any government official. Cannot run for office of any kind.
Of any kind.
So instead of the judge just going all the way through, they said, no, let's let the next judge handle it. So now they got to prove.
He'll handle it.
Here's the thing. How they going to say, now they got to do their arguments to prove.
Again.
That he's insurrectionist. They're going to prove that part.
You got to prove that part, okay.
That he's not supposed to run. When it says anyone who's an insurrectionist who was found to be do any insurrection.
Oh, that's just something to buy him
No
time
government
to run.
officials. So it's like.
And you know, like on some of the ballots, when you go to vote, you can write a person's name in that you want to vote for. So even if his name is not on the ballot, they can write his name in the ballot and still have him voted for.
I want y'all to know, this is the reason why no one trusts the government. No one trusts your laws. No one trusts the Constitution. No one trusts any judges. No one trusts anything that's been done or said from any law enforcement because of that shit right there. No one trusts it.
Oh, hammer time.
No one trusts it. You know what I'm saying? No one.
Hammer time.
Why should we trust you when you write the laws and then enforce it to some people, but not to everyone?
Especially the people overseeing our lives and the people setting rules and boundaries for us, which is the government.
We have no reason
They should be punished more severe than any regular civilian.
Correct.
Because of the fact they know the law and they help make it.
Right. We have no reason to ever trust your laws, your enforcement, the judges, or any ruling whatsoever.
They should have no leniency. None.
None.
Because y'all know the laws. Y'all help enforce them. Y'all put people in behind bars and everything because of these laws. So if y'all break them, y'all should suffer the consequences more dire than us. As not us, but civilians. Because I ain't trying to, I ain't trying to go to jail or nothing like that. But y'all should suffer the consequences if y'all break the laws. Because y'all know the laws.
Yep.
Y'all the teachers of the laws. Y'all the
public enforcers. They write them.
The enforcers.
They write the law and enforce it.
Yeah.
But they can't.
Y'all break them.
Yeah.
And they're supposed to be okay with civilians.
Right.
Y'all supposed to be leaders.
It's like when your parents said in the old days, said, "Do what I said, not as I do." Remember that bullshit? Y'all gonna do as I say, but you do it too. Don't do what I do.
I'm grown.
I guess the government officials, they're grown.
They grown.
They're grown. Okay. All right. That's enough politics for now.
Yes.
All right. So
it's crazy.
we're gonna do some everyday stuff and situations. Tasha Mack, I think she got a story to let us know about.
I got a little something. It's not like a big story, but I ran across it today, and I was like doing some reading up on it and everything. And first of all, let me say before I disclose the story that I'm mad because this story almost consists of almost every human being that's involved with social media. So I just recently discovered, and I just recently discovered because I'm not like this type of social media user, but I have this social media. So I just recently discovered that Facebook had a lawsuit going on because remember they was turning over to the Meta, I think it's like what Meta Universe or Meta.
Yeah.
So they said that Meta was like releasing informations and doing like releasing third-party informations from the regular Facebook users. And that being said, it's like Facebook users didn't give Meta permission to like take them in as clients and you just have their information because Meta was, supposed to be changing over. But that change over was supposed to let Facebook users be able to decide if they want to be in the metaverse, so they call it, like the Meta and stuff like that. But nah, Meta like supposedly like took their information and did it anyway. So it's supposed to be a lawsuit settlement now that Meta has to pay all Facebook users that use Facebook between May 2004 to December 2022, and their lawsuit, they settle with Facebook, or settle with Facebook users for $725 million. Now, mind you, that seems like a lot of money. And anybody that was on Facebook between May 2004 to December 2022, yeah, and you had to be like a consistent user. Now, if you like change your account and delete your account and got another account and everything, then like you not qualified for that that settlement. But if you was a consistent user, you had the same page and everything from May 2004 to 2022, then you're considered as a legal attendant to a legal. You're considered as a legal person to have that money or have be involved in that settlement. But it was a key to that settlement, because like I had my Facebook ever since during that time. But at the same time, I ain't know nothing about this. But the people who knew about this, they had to like fill out a form, and they had to disclose their information. They had to let Facebook know that they was a user from 2004. They had they had to have their evidence and everything. But I didn't know nothing about it, because if I knew something about it, I'd be like, oh, we about to get some money.
Actually,
you know what I'm saying?
I thought I saw something like that circling a few months ago, circling around, and people was copying and pasting to their.
Yeah, me too. But you know how that is, especially they send it to your messenger.
Yeah,
you like, this ain't real.
So
this isn't real. But yeah, it was real, because like not to like just be saying that it's real, but it was on Forbes.com, and y'all already know Forbes is like the Fortune 500 and stuff like that. Like they consist of $1 million and $1 billion companies and everything like that. So if it's coming from Forbes and it's coming from Forbes.com, then it's some legitimate into the story that's going down. But it was like said to like the settlement has been settled, and they had about 17.7 million people fill out these forms to have a cut, So the average person is looking at about, on the forums, they say the average person looking at about $30 back from Facebook out of the settlement, but that's a little $30. That's some gas money right there, right?
That's better than nothing.
Hey.
I paid my Apple debt. I still owe Apple.
I'm gonna need you to stop owing Apple.
You're right. I need to stop owing Apple too.
That don't make no sense. How you owe Apple?
And them games be all popular, you know what I'm saying?
You owe Apple for games. The main one was telling me like, don't spend no money on no games and all kind of stuff, because we need this money someplace else. We can use this money here. We can use this money there. And every time I turn around, I owe Apple.
My recommendations on surviving the holiday.
What holiday?
We just survived the Thanksgiving holiday.
Okay.
Thank God. Now we got to survive this Christmas holiday. In this winter season, because it's getting icy cold.
Ain't no icy cold. We down here in the South. It's just gonna get brutally cold.
Brutally?
No, brittle. Brutally is bad.
It's gonna be 20.
Brittle is a little bit.
Yesterday it was 20 degrees. Tonight it's gonna be 25 degrees.
So what is 20 degrees in like a couple of days? It's not 20 degrees for months.
Okay, back to the survival.
Let me stir, man.
Make sure you
drip your drains.
You drip your drains. Drip your faucets outside and inside.
You gonna drip your drains?
I'm gonna drip my drains.
You gonna drip your drains?
If you're getting ice on your windshields, do not put hot water on it. Make sure you put cold water.
He's serious.
I know it sounds like crazy. Why put cold water on it? Well,
does it have to be cold? Can it be warm?
If you put warm or hot water on your windows, you will not have windows. Okay.
What if you go to pour the cold water out, and as soon as you pour the cold water out,
Put the
it start
cold water on
freezing
it,
and have like a
and then start scraping it.
glacier?
Or turn on your vehicle so the heat can come up for defrost for the windows. You got 2 defrosts. Turn both defrosts on. Run the car. Put the cold water on it. If you have your wipers, let them go on so they can help take it down, or scrape it a little bit. Do not put hot water on your windows. You will not have windows. Do not put hot water on your locks. You will not have locks.
Why you can't put them on the locks? I understand the windows, but why not the locks?
Because it would mess up the locks.
Any idea how?
It would mess up the locks.
Okay.
Okay, and
That's my husband. I'll take the word.
And listen, I know everybody doesn't. If you like the holidays as far as Christmas and all kinds of stuff, everybody don't celebrate Christmas. Again, do not push the season on people. Enjoy your season. Enjoy your season. Know that other people out there that's cold, that's in the weather, whatnot, not fortunate to experience that season like you experienced your season. So be mindful of other people. Help out, give, share, or just stay to yourself and your family and whatnot. But don't push stuff on people, because a lot of people out there is going through hard times, especially through the cold season and whatnot. Also, be careful of your surroundings, because this is a time period when people are doing home invasions. They're robbing you like crazy, burglaring and breaking into cars and stuff and whatnot. They take advantage of you in this time period. So be very careful and alert. If you have lights and stuff on your houses and stuff, because people like to do that. Nothing wrong with that. Just be safe and careful, because it'll start a fire if you're not careful. Be careful in your homes when you turn on your heat and whatnot, because electrical fires in your walls, and also other fires because of the heat. So make sure you get get an HVAC company to check out your system, electrical wires and whatnot, because you don't want to be homeless and burnt down in this holiday season. Also, be careful and be safe. And do not, if you don't have to, listen. I know everybody wants to go buy stuff for people and whatnot. Stay within your means. Like, say for instance, because times are tough. I don't care if you have the money or you don't. Times are tough for everybody. Stay within your means if you're spending. Don't go overboard. Give what you can out of your heart, but don't go overboard, because you still got to pay rent. You still got to pay mortgage. You still got to pay your bills. Pay your bills first. Pay your bills first, and if you don't have enough to pay your bills, then you shouldn't be out there shopping. You should not be out there shopping. And don't let nobody push you into say, well, you got to go buy stuff. No, you don't. No, you do not. Survival is first. Staying safe, staying protected, staying warm, staying clothed, staying sheltered, and being able to eat. Take care of yourself and your bills and your home first. And if you have some extra money to spend, then don't spend it all with the extra money. Spend some of it. Have a limit. Know your limitations. $5, $10 gifts, nothing wrong with that. If you have to go $20, $25, nothing wrong with that. But know your limitations. Do not go overboard. The season will come and go. You still got to pay bills. You still got to live. You still got to eat. True. You don't want to be, you pay all this stuff, bought all this stuff, and now you're homeless.
This is true.
So let's be careful. Let's be mindful. Let's be smart. With the money that we make, we work too hard to go spend it up over one day. Okay? Let's be careful. You have anything on that?
Yeah, at the same time, you're grown, so you know what you got to take care of and you know what you don't. And you know what you can do and you know what you can't. So be mindful, be smart, and remember there's life after Christmas. But if you want to celebrate Christmas and like cheer anybody up or give just because that's the spirit that you're in, then you do it. Just make sure your means is, necessary, is meaningful, and you have the means to take care of the business that you need to take care of afterwards and before. But if you want to do it and you want to give gifts and everything, then by all means do it, because that's the spirit of Christmas. Gift for giving.
All right. And
not about receiving, giving.
And enjoy yourself, have fun and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So that's a wrap of this episode. Here's the latest game review for all you gamers out there. According to IGN.com, the top game to play right now is Lethal Company Early Access.
That's
Lethal
the whole name?
Company Early Access. I actually looked it up. If you look at it right here,
Lethal Company
I'm looking
Early
at
Access.
IGN.com right here. It says, I'm gonna make sure I'm right, make sure I'm correct. Look, Lethal Company Early Access.
That seems like a Sims type of game.
It's not. It's actually one of those combating games where you go and fight in bunker and stuff, and
so it's a fighting like Sim type of game.
No. It says you enjoy running through abandoned bunkers, dealing with grotesque, white-eyed monsters eating their corpse and using their body like a puppet.
I will enjoy that.
So you have zombies, grotesque stuff, monsters.
So I enjoyed it.
Yeah, if you like that kind of stuff. Yeah, you'll definitely enjoy that kind of
Those
stuff.
who love that kind of stuff will enjoy it. Those who don't will not.
You gotta find loot and get it back to the safe place on your ship.
Loot means like stolen money.
You find some money, you can take it back to your ship.
Give me the loot, give me the loot.
You got different tasks you gotta do, and you can share it with 4 different companions. They can join you on your quest to get this done right. So, hey, it seems real interesting, real fun, real exciting. It's the #1 on the list right now on IGN.com. So,
you'll play it?
Yeah, that seems like it's, but it seems like real consuming. My time, I don't really have that kind of time to do it. I want to do it, but it's like it's real consuming. Once you get on it, you really can't do anything else.
Like, what platforms do they play these games on? Most of them, is it like
PlayStation, stuff like that? Yeah.
Xbox and things of that nature.
Yeah.
Nintendo, Wii, Wi-Fi, whatever. What's the name of it? Wi-Fi? No, I'm just kidding. Nintendo Wii.
All right. So, anything on that one? I mean, I can.
And there, you're the gaming expert.
So, we'll come back again with another one for next week. But that's what on the game part. I have 5 movies.
But before you move on, I seen it change from what it was, Spider-Man to it was another one the week before last. So I see that the gaming world kind of like, if the game is like mad good, it'll stay on like the top for about 4 or 5 weeks, but then it still move on.
Well, Spider-Man was on there for like 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
#1. So that's pretty good. So that's made me more. I got me more interested in the games.
I forgot what that name was. You said it was last week.
All right, here's 5 movies and shows we recommend you to watch or not to watch. The first one is Arcane. Arcane. It's a 2021 movie. Animation. It's a show. 2021 animation show on Netflix. Rated TV 14. Gets a thumbs up. The second one, Anastasia. It's a PG, great oldie animated movie. It's on Disney Plus.
Yeah, that's an oldie, Anastasia. That was a cool Disney movie.
The third one,
Back in the days.
All Dogs Go to Heaven. That's an oldie. A 1989 movie. It's a real good oldie, rated R.
I'm so cute, Charlie.
It's comedy and animation.
All dogs go to heaven.
Number 4, Child Remains. It has no clear rating. It's a YouTube movie, free. It's a mystery, slow pace, inspired by a true story.
Well, you can't really say free because you gotta have the internet. So you can't get on Wi-Fi. It's not free. So.
You gotta get the waffle. Gotta have your waffle.
Gotta got them waffles
Gotta
with the
have
eggs
your
and
waffle.
bacon in the morning. Okay.
Number 5, Daybreak. It's on Netflix. TVMA. It's 2019 movie. It gets a thumbs down. Do not watch it. It's a thumbs down. You have anything you want to recommend?
Yes, I did see this good movie. But guess what? And I forget the title. I can't think of it right now. Oh my God, brain farts, as they say. I just watched it. It was so good to me.
Well, just bring it back up for the next episode.
No.
I'm sure we will be okay.
No, it was good. It was really, really good.
Okay. Take your word on that.
Dang.
All right.
I had it for this episode, but yeah. But all those movies that was recommended, like, well, not all of them, but a couple of them that was recommended, like the oldies and the 1989s and like later, those are great movies to watch, especially around this time because it is the holidays, and holidays normally bring out classic stuff and things of that nature. Like I just recently watched Bambi myself. I took it all the way back, and I realized that Bambi, Little Tear, was made in 1942, y'all. That's not the movie that I was gonna consider, but like I went back and watched, like, you know, the old school movies, the old school little cartoons and stuff, you know. Rudolph the Reindeer, then come on, Frosty the Snowman, like just Thanksgiving movie, Christmas on 34th Street probably be coming on soon. Miracles on 34th Street probably be coming on soon. It's just like that time of year where we watch all these loving and supporting movies where just nothing but about family and fun and miracles.
Bah humbug. I don't
and
care about none of them.
You ain't got to care about them, but you ain't had to interrupt me. You could have waited till I finished.
Bah
Now I'm about to be screwed.
humbug.
That's just so.
Straight hating.
You
All right.
Santa gonna get you cold for Christmas.
Thank you.
You're getting nothing for
Thank you.
Christmas.
Thank you, my supporters, for supporting my online store and podcast. Oh, here's a thought. Hit my online store up and get you a couple of shirts and a bag
Oh, snap.
for Christmas for your
Christmas
kiddies
giveaway.
and for your friends.
Well, not giveaway, but Christmas gifts for the family.
Thank you, my supporters, for supporting my online store and podcast.
Yes.
Please continue to give me your feedback. I definitely appreciate it. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Like, share, comment,
And I'll give you a shout out in the next upcoming episode. Don't forget to check out my online apparel store called Straight Hating TM Fashions and More.
Straight Hating TM Fashions and More.
Go check me out at straighthatingfashionsandmore.com. That's straighthatingfashionsandmore.com. Go get something for Christmas.
Yes, because guess what? Get these merchandise and these properties while we have them right now. These products while we have them right now. Because next year we're going to be bringing you a whole bunch of new products to add to the collection. So get the first set of collection, and then when we get started next year, get the second set of collection. That way you will be a part of the Straight Hating Fashions and More team.
And I have discounts on the website as well. So different discounts for different amounts and stuff like that. So go check it out.
Get it for the low. Get it for the low.
You give it your regular card, your different pay sites, different stuff you have transactions.
That means PayPal, Cash App, Vmove, however you want
all
to
that
pay.
kind of stuff.
As long as it say approve, you got the product. Okay.
Go to straighthatingfashionsandmore.com. Thank you for watching or listening, depending on what platform you're currently using. Follow my podcast on straighthating.castles.com for video podcasts and straighthatingpodcast.buzzsprout.com for audio podcasts. I'm also on Spotify and YouTube and several other platforms. Make sure you go to YouTube too. Those who can't go on castles.com, YouTube is always there.
Always.
When you go to YouTube, type in Straight Hating TM Podcast. Straight Hating TM Podcast.
And look for the purple symbols.
Yep, look just like that behind me.
Straight Hating.
Like and subscribe.
The fire,
and
baby.
Put your comments on there.
Cause we on fire.
Here's my co-host Tasha Mack.
I'm always in the building. Holla back.
And I'm your host AC. Talk to you next time. Peace.